What's up, everyone? Hi, I'm going to be playing 7 Days to Die today. I haven't played in a long time. I believe the last time I played, what was the big thing? I think they fixed like map generation or something. And I know we still had jars. I mean, I know they're back now, but um, yeah, it was old. I can't remember. It was definitely before version. It was like still an alpha. I think it was like alpha 20, maybe. But I'm back, and I wanted to come back mixing the two games I really love, which is 7 Days to Die and Fallout. So I'm playing the Wasteland mod. I will say real quick that it was kind of difficult to get this going, and I don't know if this is a common issue that happens with other players, but for me, I had an issue where it would load in and I'd see the world around me, and then the screen would fade to black. And I'd hear what I remember from like the Fallout games, a power armor breathing, like that deep in a helmet breathing. So I thought maybe it didn't render right, so I stopped the game, went back in, tried it again, same thing. I thought maybe it's my generated map. So I tried a pre-gen world, same issue. So, I just getting a little crazy. Like, what do I do? I really want to play this. And so I started doing some research, and I couldn't find anything on Reddit. So I tried to maybe do debug. So I went to the chat, right, for the debug menu, which is, I believe, the tilde symbol. I think it's called tilde symbol. I can't remember. That one on the top left under the escape key with a little squiggly line. I popped that in, typed in DM. Or no, it's not that. I'm wrong. So wrong. It's F1. F1, and I typed in DM, which gave me the debug menu, and I hit Q to go into God mode. Then the world rendered in. And after that, I went out of God mode and my game worked. So if you have this issue with the Wasteland mod, that is all you have to do. And I just wanted to start that off saying that because this is a great mod, and I'd really hate for people to miss it because of this. So when you first start the game, you are prompted to spend your spiff show points, which is the equivalent to special points that you have in Fallout. Pay attention because you don't earn these, and I did not read that. It was in front of my face. I did not read that the only way to earn any of these points is through little statues like the bobbleheads in Fallout. So I made that mistake, and my build is a little goofy. I put a lot of my points into fortitude because I was wondering like what weapon am I going to use? I always use a club or a knife, or a sludge. So I wanted to do a spear because I don't use a spear that much, and and they had like new weapons, right? For each class. There's newer weapons. There's legendary weapons you can find out in the world, which is pretty cool. But you have a set amount of special points. I'm just gonna call them special points because special just I don't like it. Um, but you have a limited amount. You get them through the statue. So I went into fortitude build for spears because you see Spearmaster was up there, and then I went into agility because I really wanted parkour. And it was about like right now I'm realizing, holy crap, I screwed up. So I went into luck. Was it luck, fortitude, agility, and some strength? And the build don't make sense. So I'm gonna be relying on bobbleheads, which you can find in the world. I'm pretty sure I found mine in a construction crate. The one I found so far. I'm kind of mid game. I'm just basically playing and narrating because I'm not good at talking and playing at the same time. I get so locked in, and it helps me be in the moment, and I get scared. But I'm not made for horror games. But another thing that happened that was an issue for me is like I spent all my special points, but as you can see in the top right corner, the quest did not get completed, and still to this day it's not completed, and I didn't want to start over. Because I was just so annoyed that I had to fix that power helmet breathing thing. So with the black screen, so I just like screw it, we're going through. I don't care. And Yeah, so we're gonna mosey on and hopefully, like, find a trader because I don't get a notification of where a trader is. So I'm gonna get my starting gear, get a spear, and get some armor, and we're gonna find a trader, and I'll meet you back here when we do. So I made a pit stop at this POI. I've noticed that, like, in the top right, or it wasn't the top right, it was in the top middle, isn't it? Where I see that they're supposed to show you the POIs now. I think actually that's the last time I played when they started showing the POIs. Maybe that was version 1. I don't know. But the POI is not here, so they don't tell you. And as you see, there's a Nuka vending machine. I don't know what this is. Oh, crap. I'm freaking out here. Like, my panic is real. Yeah, I'm a little rusty. Dying to a bird almost. Well, I didn't die, but... oh. Alright. I also didn't know that there was a smell mechanic. And when it happened to me the first time, I had to pause the game and Google it because I didn't know what the hell that was going on. So I left that on because, you know, I want to experience the full, you know, game, right? Because that's a new mechanic in the game, apparently, as well as biome progression. I talked to one of my friends, and he said, man, I'm telling you, turn that off. And I asked him why, and he explained it, and I said, yeah, that seems kind of tedious. I will try it maybe in a later video, but for the sake of this, I just wanted to not do that. So I will try it, but he said it's really annoying. But that's okay. But yeah, we're gonna go through this POI. And like I said, I've never been through this one. I don't know if it's newer or what, but yeah. I know 7 Days to Die, and I'm very skeptical. I forgot how to aim my bow, by the way. Even though I played a lot of shooter games. I don't know why. I'm just like hip firing these arrows, wasting them. But I mean, I'm hitting a few shots, right? I was a Call of Duty veteran, baby. But not anymore. Call of Duty's hurt my feelings, but we're here to talk about 7 Days to Die. Also in this mod, yeah, you can loot the bodies, which was pretty fun. Only problem is you don't get loot bags. Panicking. Yeah, I'm a marshmallow right now. I'm scared. But yeah, you don't get loot bags, but I did find out on Horde Night they drop backpacks that you can loot, like most NPC mods have, right? So that's pretty cool. I would prefer loot bags because like looting every body is kind of tedious and it gets old after a while, and you miss a lot of loot on Horde Night because you can find good things like I found candy, money. I found what else? Drugs in the game. There's just a lot of stuff. I mean, you can get good resources, dukes. So I want to loot everybody because I'm a looter. That's just how I am. But yeah, this POI, I don't like tight corners. I don't want to be trapped. Yeah. I'm just sketched out. I don't trust anything. Fun pimps always have something planned. I'm really nervous. I don't know why. Oh, a zombie beating outside. I don't like to get pinched, so. Yeah. Taste my spear. Nothing. A lot of times, too, you'll find they have nothing. Which kind of sucks. Oh, snake. I think this is where I learn about the smell system. If I could hit the dang thing. Alright, sweet. I'm thinking I got meat tonight. I also noticed you have to have 5 or more. That's where I'm like, what the hell? So I'm trying to see what this is, and it says smell. And I'm like, oh shit. So I find out, like, if I get paper or something, I can make a bundle. And I'm looking like, oh, 12 meters. And then people start coming. And apparently they'll run if they're, like, drawn in by your meat. Ooh, that sounds weird to say out loud as a person. Yeah, if they're drawn in, they'll start running, which I didn't know. It was kind of weird. But it's kind of weird. They didn't run this time. I don't know if they just smelt the snake before I cut it. Not sure about the AI for it, but I know I need some paper. And if I remember, I'm smart and I go to a toilet. Nope, I'm just going in there. Okay. Oh, panic mode sets in. Yeah, he's starting to run, I think. Like, he was moving pretty quick. But some of the zombies, yeah, they're running. Some of these zombies move. It's like they have the animations for other zombies mixed in, right? Like, so the little skinny guy, like, he does his weird Millie Rock, you know? And you'll see that on other zombies or people walking, like the tourist. Oh, his name's Steve? Okay. Yeah, so Steve. But the tourists, how they walk all bloated and stuff, like that noise. You'll see, like, Arlene like that, which is kind of weird. I also notice, like, when you're inside, your smell goes down, which I think that is a cool mechanic. I mean, it's, I think it's cool that it pays attention to that detail. Not sure why it's not going down right now. Oh, that did. Okay, 2. Never mind. Ooh, some honey was good. I will say I'm still, like, I'm on day 14 right now, and I have not been infected yet, and I'm really proud about that. Sounds like someone's outside, so my fear is, like, I don't know if it's a horde randomly, and I don't want to get pinched. There's a new skinned zombie, which is kind of cool. I don't know if that's a nurse, maybe? What is that? Okay. Not sure. I guess I'm gonna help this guy. I don't know. Confused. Where did he come from? I don't understand where that guy came from. Maybe like the roof? Ooh, yeah, he's running a little bit. Lock him in here with me. Come on. Get some. Yeah. That is one thing I don't like about the spear is, man, stamina. But, I mean, you can fix that. It's not hard. That's why I wanted to go into agility because... I don't know what I was doing there. That's why I wanted to go into agility so I can have parkour and better stamina. So. Oh, insulator mod. Okay. Yeah. Trying to remember all the hotkeys. There we go. All right, now that we've gotten what we need, probably try to find a trader. Well, I can't find the trader yet, but it is starting to get later. You'll see I have no time. I have no way to tell the time, and don't like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a place to stay, which I'm going to do the mausoleum, because this is a good place to have a first base. It is basically, you know, walled in, no sight, just sound. Pretty safe place to have a first base. So we're going to clear this out and make this our home. Oh, I'm so sneaky. I always hate the early game because I'm always so nervous to like wake up too many zombies. Oh. Oh gosh. I'm getting hungry. Not good. Stamina is all messed up. And my spear's broke. Oh. Just aim down sights. I could just get in there and try to... Killing it. Look at me go. I don't know why. Like, see, I got some old cash there. Perfect. Oh, monster. Yep, there's some cash. So there is good things in the zombies. There's more. Alright. Hey. See, just like that. 200. Yeah, let's repair that. Oh, I don't have rocks. Ooh, that's another thing I hate. Like, in the beginning, having to always carry rocks on you. That should be enough. Get our spear back. That's the wrong button. Good stuff to sell them sledgehammer parts. I remember there's someone always in that little pit. Yep, nails. I do need nails. Okay. Gotta make those in the forge. That's right. Drink some water. Eat some food. Yeah, this one was like 25, maybe 23. I think this one's like 40 something meters. Yeah, 45. That's crazy. My house. Then I'm like, why can't I place this? What the hell? So I get real confused. Like, okay. So I'm gonna... Yeah, you have to craft a wall torch. Kind of weird. You basically take a torch and then grab some nails, and then you craft a wall torch out of that, which I did not know. And that's Home Depot. Little play on Home Depot. You know, to be honest, in the early game, I was seeing a lot of those boxes. I haven't seen one in a while. Now that I think about it. Huh. But yeah, that's Home Depot, baby. They got all your robotics needs. Just gonna use this place as my base, and this is gonna be my storage box till I get some nails down. I had some nails, but I forgot I needed them, and yeah, I did find paper, and I wrapped that meat up so the smell was away, but... Yep, so once I get a forge or I find nails, I'll make a regular storage box, but until then, this'll work. I hate not being able to be organized. It drives me insane. This guy. I still need to knock that out, but I really just don't feel like spending all this time trying to knock that door out and put one I can control in. I guess if I wanted to, I could lockpick it. Because the lockpicking is like Skyrim style. It's kind of cool. Only thing is, I don't like that I can't reach through the bars. Like, that's one thing I don't understand. I can do it through a ladder, but not bars. Kind of stinks. Make some more arrows, maybe? I don't remember what I'm doing here. Clean it up. Just start cleaning up. I do like a tidy base. I hate like random stuff that I don't, it's just unpleasant to the eye. But ooh, yeah, sandbags. Maybe I'm trying to get a campfire. I can't remember. Should have made my mine right there now that I'm looking at it. Some wood. Yeah, it's never too early to start resource harvesting in the early game because you're going to want to build your base, but you want to explore, so you wait till the last minute, and then you're like, holy crap, I need a lot of resources. What do I do? But yeah, we're going to get to... Oh, hey, Kevin. My cat has been doing this thing where he's sitting on his chair that he has, and he pops his little arm out and grabs my shoulder with his nails and just holds on. Oh, some nails. Nice. Alright. He's still trying to figure out this wall torch, and it's pissing me off. Here we go. Figure this out. Always read the description, kids. I got my nail now. So now, we can have a wall torch. We can get a little light up in here. Knock this out, get some doors. Oh, wow. I panicked. It was like panic shifting. Oh. Tell you, when you're spending 3 hits to clean up trash, you really start appreciating better tools and progression. Yeah, it's all coming back to me. And it stinks when you play a game, and you haven't played in so long and you forget that little shapes like that take up a whole block worth. And, then you're like, crap, I gotta knock all this out. Yeah, it really sucks. Boom. Littlest things, It's the littlest things that'll get you. Alright. And then I realized, maybe I should make it a little bigger so I can actually stand on the dang thing if I have to fight somebody here. But yeah, night 1's coming to an end, so probably just gonna get some things figured out here, and then we'll start on tomorrow. I will say one of the things you do with your skill points is those special points you took allow you to pick certain perks you usually get. So that's where your skill points come from. So I got Spearmaster because of I got a higher fortitude, and the more levels I gain, the more of those I will unlock. So, and it's kind of like an interesting little wall. So like you can't get parkour level 2 till you're like level 14, I think, which I can't remember if it's been like that, but it's been a while. But yeah, I just want to say one other thing before we cut to the next day. Bring sexy T-Rex back. That was like my favorite skill to get. Just saying. But let's move on to the next day for real this time. So I accidentally cheated a little bit. If you'll see in the bottom left, you'll see that I have full hunger, full thirst. The reason for that is that I was looking at, I still had debug mode on because I didn't turn it off after I fixed the black screen. I've never used debug mode, so I don't know what I'm doing. Would recommend that if you're doing a playthrough, don't use that unless you have to, but if you do, turn it right off because you can make some pretty big mistakes. So I saw there was like a camera setting in the pause menu, and I went to mess with it, and I don't know. I just, things started escalating. I got these little blue boxes, so then I'm like, what is this blue box? I look it up. They say delete it, try this. and then I just made more blue boxes. So I turned debug mode off and reloaded the game, and it went away. So, yeah, we're good. And but I accidentally did cheat a little bit because when I accidentally went into God mode, and when you go into God mode, it refills your thirst and hunger. But today we're gonna find a trader. I hope you guys give me a mulligan on that one, but you know, I would have been fine anyway. But yeah, we're gonna find a trader, and I'm wondering if it's like locked. Like I remember they made it where the traders are biome locked. So like Wrecked in the Pine Forest, Jen in the Burnt, who's in it? Bobby's in the desert. Uh, is it Joel or Hugh? Hugh's in the cold, right? And Joel's in the Wasteland, I think. Yeah, but yeah, come on. Gosh, I hate how long it takes to kill zombies. I should go over the settings with you. I didn't know how the hordes were gonna be, so I had it set at the base of like 8 zombies on Horde Night. Everything else is default except for what is it? Except for biome progression, because my friend told me not to play with that right now. But I see the trader right there, and I want to get to him, so we're gonna do that. Tunnel vision. Yeah, Tom Clark. Give me all your splints, apparently. Yeah, what is that? So I see there's a meat bags out, and I know that means super mutants, so I don't think I'm ready for that. I am not going to deal with that right now. I don't see them, but I don't know if they spawn in at this time or like how it works, but I know what a meat bag means because I played Fallout 4 more than I care to admit. I love Fallout. That is such a wonderful game. A glitchy, buggy, lovable mess. Yep, it looks like we got Trader wrecked, and I think, yeah, you can like destroy trader blocks and stuff like that, so we can do what we want here. So let's loot up, get some stuff. Is that Nuka Cola? Yeah, Nuka Cola and a half-eaten sandwich. That's fun. Let's get the workbenches. All right. Get some little free loot. I love loot. Oh, I love loot so much. Blueberries. Hey. I need blueberries. Yeah, there's some weird quests too. Like, so food, like raw food, hoard it. Like if you're like, I ain't gonna eat this corn, keep it, because there's these quests after like tier 2 where you basically have to bring him a supplies. Like he'll call a supply run. It'll be like 10 blueberries, 10 corn, 10 yucca, and then there's like medical ones. And what is that? A scale. What is that? That's weird. Okay. It's probably like Darkness Falls, I reckon, where like they have different attachments for the workstations, which I am a big fan of. I love Darkness Falls. One that I want to do again is Rebirth. I loved Rebirth. I played that a little bit. And they've changed. What the hell was that? My mouse just bugged out. Alright, let's
It'll be a good morning when you buy something.
loot up around here. I'm just gonna loot up some of this random scraps, nothing special. Alright, let's rob his register and his little shelves here, and let's get a job. I need to get back there. I still haven't busted out anything to get back there. Yeah. Alright, let's... Oh no, we're still gonna do this. Okay. Get some aloe and some beer hops for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't drink. Straight edge, alright? And, okay, fine. Let's just go. Let's get a job. And is it... Oh, nope, we're gonna get that cabinet. This is my problem. I'm a loot goblin, okay? I will not stop. I just keep going. Every searchable container will be searched. I'm looking for lockpicks.
If you want a job from me,
Yeah, let's do that stupid buried supplies. Let's get rolling. Uh, oh yeah, I need to change the quest marker. Do that, and I'll meet you at the buried supplies. All right, let's do this. Let me get it. Stupid pumpkin. See, I tried to make room. Yeah, trash. That is complete and utter trash. So, no zombies, which is kind of good. All right, let's go get our reward and see what we can accomplish. All right, let's see what we got.
Try anything smart,
Got
and you'll get a new stick.
the pipe machine gun, which I did not know at the time, but takes 9mm ammo. Yeah, so the ammo types here are switched around a little bit. But I'll tell you one thing to look into: the pipe weapons are where it's at, man. I know it sounds weird, like maybe like the modded pipe weapons. So there's like a pipe rifle. I haven't used the pipe shotgun yet, but I can make the pipe rifle, and it's basically like a pipe rifle but with a magazine, so it's way more worth it.
You're getting on my nerves.
You know, you're doing 30 damage per shot, and you have it's like semi-auto. Yeah. I don't even mess with it because I think it's just gonna be trash, you know? But it's Fallout, baby. So yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Man, I swear I clear this town out over and over, and they just keep coming back. And right in the balls. Oh, die. Iron. Yeah, you get a lot of good resources. You can get spears too. Not spears, but spear parts and stuff. I don't think I took a job. Yeah, let's go get a job. You know, we want to try to be efficient. That's the best thing you can be in this game. Let's see what kind of job we can get from Wrecked.
You hungry or something? Watch yourself,
Ugh,
stranger.
I gotta
know
get
some
used to all this crap. I
fuckers
did it
don't
again.
like
All right,
food.
come on.
You can always go dumpster
Yeah,
diving.
let's do a
Hey,
house
jerk, you need some good luck.
or whatever it is.
Make me
I don't
regret
remember.
this.
Let's go get this done. We'll have to stop home and drop everything off, and we'll get to it. So I did get a skill point and figure out what we can get here. Spearmaster's still locked for the next level. Quick and perceptive. Yeah, let's do that. Get a little faster with the old attack. Let's do this diner. Maybe we can get a cooking pot, because that is something I always try to get on day one when I played, was a cooking pot or grill or something. But a pot is always a necessity. Lots of trash. Now I could get out of here really fast, but where's the fun in that? Where's the zombies? There's no one to greet me. This is the worst restaurant ever, I'm telling you. Oh, sleeping on the job, eh? Good night. Still not aiming with my bow. No, we're just winging it. So many arrows wasted. Yeah. One thing that I wish they would just incorporate back into 7 Days to Die, learn by doing. I love that. Like, I take that out. That makes this game a grind, you know what I mean? And I don't know if it's because they don't want to be like every other game, because a lot of games in survival, you gain skills by doing said skills, and like the magazine system is just a weird way to go about it, I guess. But I know they want to be unique, and I think this game is amazing. Like, and it has so much more potential than like other games. And the fact that they just got bought out by what, the Dead by Daylight creators, you know, B&E, isn't it like BE or something like that? But I think that's going to be interesting. I did see a post that bandits are supposed to be coming in 4.0, and The next is 3.0, but still, like, that's pretty awesome. Like, I guess they're having, they're trying to make AI unique. You know, they want AI to hoard your, like, hoard, basically be like a horde where they come and try to raid your base. They have, they want to try to hurt you and operate doors and whatnot, which the modders have easily made the door thing. I mean, so it can't be that hard. Like, that is one thing I appreciate about the pimps is that they allow, you know, modding. Like, modding is amazing, and when a developer doesn't allow that, it's just like, to me, it's like you're basically like scared someone's gonna make something better than you, in my opinion. Or, but I don't know. Like, maybe it's to keep certain secrets about the game's like code. I don't know. Maybe it's like unique. But I love mods. Mods will keep a game from dying. I mean, look at Bannerlord is a good example. I love Bannerlord, but base Bannerlord is fun, but for only so long. The reason I still play it and it's still on my desktop right now is because of the mods. Like, we need mods. RimWorld is another game. Mods are amazing. Fallout, like Fallout 4 and even Fallout 3. You know, there's still overhaul mods coming out for that that are keeping people playing or buying the game still, you know? Like, modding is a necessity. You know, if you have a game that's like mildly successful, you know, you have a FOMO, right? A FOMO phase in sales where someone's going to want to buy that game and because all the other people are buying it, it's the new thing, it's hot, it's great. So they have fear of missing out or playing with their friends, but then once that time period ends and the next begins, you know, people are bored moving on to the next one. Ooh, a turret. That's pretty cool. I still haven't used that, by the way. But people are moving on to the next game. And the thing that's going to keep them coming back is the modding community, right? So if you genuinely enjoyed the game and then if you genuinely enjoyed the game and you had fun but you moved on, but you see, like, Bannerlord, a good example is the Warhammer mod, Old Realms. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, I love Warhammer too, so they hop back on Bannerlord. Or maybe they didn't buy Bannerlord and they see that and they love Warhammer, they're gonna buy Bannerlord now, download that mod, and what the heck's going on over there? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you get the gist of what I'm saying. I'm basically going around in circles, but yeah, you just gotta figure it out. What the hell? Is that a Protectron? It is, it is, it is. Yeah. What is this? What? Hostiles. I heard a dog jingle. Oh god. Where is he? See, I'm gonna go up there and he's gonna get free. That's just how it works. Oh, there he is. Exactly. Oh, my aim. So bad. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's when I realized, what we got here? 9mm, huh? I'll get some leather. Some bones to repair my little bone knife. I think bone weapons should be in the game. That. I want to help that Protectron, because he didn't fire at me. I don't know if he's evil or what, but... Oh. Yeah, fired my gun. They all come running. Oh. Hungry. Man, my stamina's pretty good. Yeah, baby. Right in the nuts. Boom. Right in the face. Alright, let's see what you got for me. He's just out there like, hey, can you help me? He's just bouncing around. I love this game. Yeah, let's eat some of that. Get some peas in us. And I guess some cat food. Why not? No fear, baby. Do it. I like the sound Like the sniff. Ugh. Like, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, I almost left without the supplies. That would have been bad. I've done that so many times. I need to get this and go, because zombies are coming after me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, he's running. Smells that delectable meat. Hey, man. Get out of here. No food for you. Go away. Die. Got like 55 meters of smell. Look at that guy just running to get me. Look at him, he's coming out of nowhere. Where'd he go? He just wants some of this. He's like, I'm coming. Rang the dinner bell right there, eating all that food. I guess that is a cool mechanic, the smell. If you want like a real challenge, you know. Oh, what happened there? Someone definitely doesn't know how to drive. I need some water or something so I can take a bath. I think there's some around here somewhere. Right? Isn't there? I'm so scared he's just still coming after me. See how he has the Tom Clark Millie Rock right there? Oh gosh. Die, man. Get some glass jars. Always need the glass jars. I don't smell anymore, which is good. Well, let's go return our reward. Or our quest and get a reward. Alright, Rec, what you got for me, baby?
Afternoon. Well,
Good afternoon to you,
I guess
too.
I'm gonna have to pay you now that you did it.
What is that? Decorate my base? Yeah, no. I'll take the... Do I want that food? Water -5. Don't have a shotgun. Medical? Yeah, we'll take the medical.
Take a
Wanna
look.
buy some of my
Don't
stuff I don't
expect me
have?
to hold your hand
Yeah,
through
take
it.
some of that cash. Keeping the turret. Keeping the ammo. I'll never sell my ammo. You don't want my lunch boxes that I found. I have the lead. I'm nowhere near a forge. No rotten flesh. Okay. I have 2 shovels, I think. Yeah, I forgot they give you one in the buried supplies, and so now now I made my other one. So now I have 2, you know. What do you got? What do you got? Water? I do need a water. Just buy a water.
Oh,
We're gonna be
you want a
thirsty.
guarantee, huh?
What do you
Well,
got?
maybe you should try Shamway.
I should say I am playing on a generated map. I named it Dog Meat
Go do the goddamn job.
for my favorite bestest boy in the Fallout universe. Okay. That is what I'm playing on if you want to play this map. It's not a bad map. I've had way crappier generated maps. It always seemed like in the past when I generate a map, it would like break. Like it was just so crappy. Like you'd have a small little town with like a 2 tier 1 POIs. And oh yeah, this hold on, this is the way right here. See how I'm wet in the bottom left? It shows up, but then it dissipates. At least it should. Okay, yeah, it shows up and dissipates. And then you're good. Like you don't have smell anymore because you technically bathed. But map generation, I remember like I'd generate a map and be like, all right, cool. And the trader would be surrounded by like, I don't know, 2 tier 1s, a couple tier 2s, like 3 tier 3s, and 1 tier 4. And then it would just be, what's that? Yeah, purified water, baby. After that, it just turns into like nothingness, you know? Like there's everything so far away, and it just like all your jobs are gonna be like 1.4 kilometers, you know, away for like, and you're still on like tier 1. You don't even have a bicycle, and it's a chore. And I don't know if they fixed it or if it's or what, but this is way better. Like I have 2 towns close by. Well, I guess they're suburbs, and I'm looking for the city. I want the city. That's where I want to go. But this game is not shy. They throw ferals at you pretty quick, which is interesting. I've seen some crazy stuff that I'll wait till we get there. But there's some crazy stuff that this game shows, and I'm really pumped. And I'm hoping that you guys will like and subscribe and kind of come along with me on this, because this mod deserves to be played. It is a great mod. I know they had it for the past, and there's a few things different from the old version of this mod, but it's pretty good. So let's go through this. Alright, I don't remember this POI that well. Oh, not another bird. They're the bane of my existence with a spear, dude. Oh my gosh. I don't know how I'm not infected. I really don't. And then this douchebag. Alright. Get some more feathers. Where did he go? You coming up here? Oh, you're stuck in the fence because you don't know how to go around. Okay. We're gonna aim this time? Nope, we're just gonna raw dog it again. Okay. 10 more tries. 9 more tries. 8 more tries. There we go, we got a hit. Alright, let's try again. Alright, 7 more tries. There we go. Now we're down to 6. And he's gone. Nope, he's still alive. 4 more. 3. There we go. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I forgot to aim this whole time. That's so embarrassing. Yeah, we had 16, but yeah, let's make some more. I can waste. Alright, I guess let's go in here, see what we got going on. Little pile of clothes. I like clothes. What do you have for me? And a luggage. Alright, we got cloth. Win. That's a win. Okay. And some tattered glove liners. I already have some good ones. Let's get rid of those. Grab in a cloth. That's another thing that I noticed was different. Was like you have clothes now. They're kind of back. So I'm guessing that must be for like weather mitigation, you know? Like, oh, not another one. He's in there? A weird spot for the bird. You're not gonna get me this time, son of a bitch. Okay. Die. I hate you. I've only been attacked by one bird in my life, and it was a blue jay. Why are these guys always so aggressive, man? Oh, another thing. Raw food, like, except for eggs. Eggs will smell, but like potatoes, corn, yucca, they don't smell, which is kind of cool. I like that. But like anything with like that can have a pulse will smell, like an egg. It will grow into a chicken or whatever creature it may have came from. That will have a smell. Obviously meat will have a smell. Yeah, kind of interesting. I will say the weird thing is some of the modded food cooked will not have a smell, which is kind of weird, but whatever. Oh, you're cooked. You're cooked. If I could hit you. 20 more tries. Right in the stomach, because that's where we want to shoot. Alright, there we go. I really can't believe. Oh my gosh, look at me. I'm a hipfire king by the end of this, I'm telling you. A little to the right, that's good. There we go. Yeah, and the noggin. Next. Is that a body or? That's a zombie, yeah, come on. Whatever, dude. I'll pick that up, scrap it for some leather. Got my arrow back? Yeah, thank you. You're the best. Alright, no. Foul trash. Oof. All right, let's do this. Oh, that wasn't a zombie. Son of a gun. All right, let's try to find a cooking pot. Search Thomas. Nothing. Dead body. Okay, seems clear enough. Okay, let's find some cooking stuff. Alright, a coffee. Good find. Pears. Love it. Alright, what do we got? Cornmeal. I will take it, because I am not... What's the name? Glock 9. I'm not that guy. I used to watch him a lot. I still do, here and there. Really good creator he is. I love watching him a lot when I was coming home from work, wanting to unwind. Glock 9's a good content creator. I could never do what he does. I'm not good at talking during my gameplay. This feels weird not talking to anybody, you know? But, props to those that can do it, like him and, was it Cap? Cap's good at it. Who else is a good creator for 7 days? Oh, IZ Pre-Built. I like him. His voice is perfect for when I need to go to sleep. It's like a softer spoken David Attenborough. I love it. Well, props to all those guys that make content, because this stuff's hard, man. Like, I work, what is it? I work like 10 hours a day, 5 days a week, whatever. That's fine, not complaining, but I have limited time to do this. So, like, I have a routine. I wake up, have a cup of coffee, and check the news. And if I have some stuff to do around the house, I'll do that, and then I'll game for a little bit. And so my gaming is my decompression time, and, you know, I take time out of that to make these videos. You know, I don't care to be famous or anything. I don't know. I just like making stuff. It's like a hobby, creating videos and stuff. Oh gosh. But I would appreciate it if you'd give me a like or follow. Maybe then I'll have more happiness. I don't know. I have a good life. It just sucks 'cause I work second shift, so I work during the day, and then when I get home, I have time to unwind. But my house is really small, and my wife's, you know, I don't want to wake her up, and yeah, so I get a lot of limited time to myself. So it's just nice to be able to find time to make videos. I love these games. Come on. Go down. Go away, Arlene. Alright. Crazy chick, that is. Let's get rid of that. Get some mechanicals. Wow, it's actually not a bad yield for mechanical parts from that chair, oddly enough. What I really want is a helmet light mod, and I know a lot of creators will spawn one in, and I'd love to do that, but it just feels like I shouldn't do that, so I don't. And I know it might be a little dark, but... Ooh. Yeah, a little better of the same thing. Yeah, it might be a little dark, and I apologize, but I don't know. I think maybe next time I will, just because who am I trying to impress? You know, I'm playing this for, like, a review, not to be, like, a hardcore thing. If I was doing a challenge, maybe not, you know? But, oh, we did it. I gotta get the supplies. So, this is good. Nice. There's a hunting rifle. So, this, or not hunting rifle, it's pipe rifle. So the cool thing about the pipe version, like the Fallout version that you get here, is it does like more damage than that, and it's a clip. Like, I think it's like by default 10 rounds in there, and you get the full more damage than the pipe rifle, which really is like significantly amazing. Ooh, robotic. All right. Robotic weapons. I don't have any though. I'll tell you one thing that got me, dude. I searched so many toilets. I want you to know this now, and I don't want you to get discouraged. I did remember this place. I searched so many toilets, and then I'm thinking they must not have knives or guns in them anymore in this mod. I found one. I'm not beating into that safe. I found a gun in a toilet, and it took 13 days. And I mean, when I say I searched toilets, I searched toilets. Not one toilet was left unturned or unflushed. I don't know. I still have not found a knife, but I'm just saying, like, they're in there. It's just the rates are super low. I've never waited this long with as many toilets as I searched. It's just crazy to me. I also would like a wrench. That'd be really nice. Let's go turn in our quest. See what we got going on. Okay, I lied. So we went home because I don't have a watch. I guess that's the mod you gotta craft is like a watch so you can tell the time. So I went home because I didn't know what time it was, and I'm not getting caught out there with no bike on foot trying to run over encumbered. So I'm looking through this, and this is where it gets a little goofy. So like I don't have anything I wanna do, right? Because I mean, I don't know, maybe I'll go into parkour, but like you'll find yourself stashing skill points early on because of what you made, like as a build. So just really, really, really pay attention to the special points, man, because like I would have made my build a little different. I might do that too. I might go into ignorance is bliss. I haven't yet, but I definitely should. Um, Also, this is where I figure out there's crafting. Huh, did not know this. But yeah, see, like, I can't go into this because it's not big enough, you know what I mean? I don't know what this mastery is. I gotta figure out how this works. Because I would love to be a master. So, these are all the books I found, which is kind of cool. Like that. I know that's probably in the base game, I believe. Alright, and this is where I'm like crafting points. What? Oh, this is how I get better stuff. Okay. So basically, now I gotta decide what am I gonna do? Like, do I want harvesting tools or spears? So maybe I should start with spears. Is what I should do because, you know, I want to get better spears because I'm gonna end up having some problems if I'm getting more and more of a higher game stage with a level 1 stone spear. So I'm trying to figure out how to buy it, and it's really confusing. Turns out it's the little golf cart. It's not a shopping cart next to the name. So I'm just gonna skip ahead for how long this takes me to figure that out. So 5 minutes later, I am figuring it out, and we're unlocking things. Okay. Still don't have enough to get as high as you think you should, but now I can craft a level 2 spear after spending all them points I got, 15, you know, just to have a level 2. I think if I remember right, as you go deeper, like into like how many points you put in, they unlock faster when you get near the end. So, which is kind of cool. So, still figuring out where I want to put the skill point, and I mean, I might as well. I feel like I might as well get into parkour. Like, we're gonna end up getting there. So, I'm gonna go ahead and make the space more of a home. I cleared out some stuff, built a little walkway up top. And I think I'm gonna end the first episode here, day 3. You know, a couple days. I couldn't do the daily thing. I don't know. I guess I could, but yeah, I'm not good at narrating while gaming. But yeah, we're just gonna maybe get a mine going. I don't know. I need to start getting more resources for the horde base because I don't do wood. I do cobblestone only on my first horde night when it comes to stuff getting beat up. So we're gonna get this going, and I will catch you guys on the next one. I should be putting it out either tomorrow or the next day. I might get a little bit of hours in the game on. So please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Oh, I got a weighted head mod. I forgot about that. But I'm going to craft that new spear, get the weighted head mod in, and I'll see you guys the next day.